It's very easy to get a little carried away when you're renovating. I think the opportunity to take an asset that's not working, put some money into it, and make it work is really where you can create a lot of value in real estate. And frankly, there's a lot of projects where you could spend $2,000 a unit or $5,000 a unit and actually make a material difference to it.
Is it safe to say that there's a lot of capital looking for property?
Yeah, I think that there is, both on the debt and equity side, there's a lot of players, both players that have been in the market for a long time, players that were in and coming, and then got out and came back. So take life insurance companies. They were active participants in both debt and equity. I would say they pulled out of the equity market and then later out of the debt market in the turbulence of 2009 and 10. They've come back very strong. I think on the equity side, there's been a lot of money raised in Wall Street. I think that there are a lot of investors that raised a lot of money for more opportunistic, distressed investments, but they're not finding as many. Certainly not as many where they can deploy 10 or 20 or $50 million at a time. I think there will be a lot of opportunities coming, but I think they're going to be smaller transactions. When you put a loan on a property at 5 or 6% a few years ago, you thought you were getting a great rate, and you were getting a great rate. But where you can take that same property under almost any terms and refinance it below 4%, I mean, we're seeing loans in the 3%, 3.5% range. When you can finance a property at such a low rate, it's a wonderful time to refinance if you can. Many properties were done with yield maintenance, and sometimes that yield maintenance lasts for the entire length of the term of the loan. And so some of the loans that were done a few years ago still have 2, 3, 5 years of yield maintenance remaining at very high prices. So the properties are performing, but the owners are not yet able to access the refinancing unless they want to pay a very large prepayment penalty.
Interesting, thank you.